Thank you very much for the opportunity to testify here today on behalf of our more than 2,000 members located in more than 40 states. Since 1973, we have been painfully aware of the need to lessen our dependence on foreign oil. But until recently, our growing dependence on foreign sources of minerals always took a back seat to energy with the public and our policymakers. There is evidence this is changing, and the fact this committee is holding this hearing indicates you understand the seriousness of our mineral vulnerability. But unfortunately, the Obama administration's budget priorities not only fail to address this issue, they actually compound the problem, resulting in serious national defense and economic consequences while impeding private sector job creation. The administration talks the talk, but its 2012 budget doesn't walk the walk. And agency testimony today ignores the reality that all energy production, including renewables, requires minerals, minerals we have in America. Instead of advancing policies to increase access to mineral deposits, reduce unconscionable permit delays, and encourage domestic mineral exploration and development, the administration prioritizes protection and wilderness over multiple use and resource production, and proposes fees and taxes resulting in fewer private sector jobs, less mineral production, and an increased reliance on foreign sources of minerals. Specifically, the President's budget and regulatory legislative proposals will increase the cost to explore and produce hard rock minerals critical to infrastructure development, manufacturing, national defense, energy production, and every aspect of our lives by imposing a gross royalty and increased fees on top of what is now the highest corporate tax rate in the world. Demonstrate a lack of understanding of the differences both in terms of geology and capital investment between finding and producing hard rock minerals and oil, gas, and coal by proposing a leasing system. Proposals do not address the most significant risks to mining projects in the U.S., permitting delays that have caused our country to rank dead last among 25 mineral-producing countries and attract only 8% of worldwide exploration spending. If this isn't a call to action, I don't know what is. They further exasperate permit delays by requiring 3 procedural federal notices to unnecessarily go through a 4-month Washington office review and approval process per notice. No permits, no jobs. They threaten to lock up access to rare and hard-to-find mineral deposits through regulatory initiatives like Secretarial Order 3310, the Wildlands Order, and propose mineral withdrawals like Northern Arizona. Again, no access, no jobs. They do not address critical workforce retirement and training issues in the BLM and Forest Service locatable mineral programs, where more than 60% of those professionals will be retiring within the next 5 years. And the proposals do not include Good Samaritan legislation to encourage AML cleanup. Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, we are entering an era of resource nationalism where many countries led by China are using control over resources to attract long-term manufacturing jobs. In a nutshell, they're saying, you want the minerals you need for manufacturing? Locate your plant where we control the minerals. And in today's highly competitive global minerals industry, geologic, economic, and political risk factors determine where a company invests and where high-paying jobs are created. Not only mining jobs, but the manufacturing jobs as well as many indirect jobs. If we're going to attract new wealth-creating, job-creating mining investments that pay an average wage of $75,000 with an indirect job multiplier of twice the national average, our country must adopt policies that will encourage investment and production of America's vast mineral resources to supply the metals and materials necessary to create and sustain U.S. manufacturing jobs, a robust economy, and our standard of living. Unfortunately, the President's budget and legislative proposals do not move us in that direction. We urge this committee and Congress to reject the President's budget proposals and instead enact policies that will guarantee access to mineral potential lands, guarantee the certainty and security of tenure required to invest hundreds of millions to more than $1 billion to find and develop a mine, all before any return on investment. Most importantly, to guarantee timely permits and to address the workforce retirement issues. Mr. Chairman, we look forward to working with the committee to find solutions to these issues, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you for your testimony.